Hey guys, welcome back. I don't know if you can tell, but this is a little bland here. I got no plants. No plants. Okay. Except for these, the white tulips. These white tulips would be really, really bad. Really bad to me. So a few things I found out. Um, yeah, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. So a few things I found out. One, the watering can makes this process go by so much quicker. So much. I also found out that to breed them, it actually isn't how I was doing it. It's actually you put one like here, and then you put one here, and then the one in the middle is gonna be better or the same. And so you grab that middle one, go scan it, figure out which one you want to replace, and then you just continue that process until you hit the 10. And that's basically it. So I've been super busy, like super busy. Uh, and the reason I've been super busy is wait for it. We got lavender seeds, redstone seeds, gold, and dimelia. And I actually got 49 dimelia because the max effective range of these sprinkler things, what are these sprinklers? Is 7 by 7. So that's 49. So 7 times 7 is 49. So, which leaves to now. Here's our hole for a 7 by 7. So that's basically what I'm doing right now. As soon as we get everything placed. Oh, I broke my shovel. As soon as we get everything placed, like all the, in order to grow diamond seeds, you need diamond ore under it. So that's why we have all this diamond ore. So in order to harvest it, I was thinking we could do the harvester from the Mine Factory Reloaded. It's actually a really nice mod. It really very convenient. And since you don't have to replant them, because once if you I don't know how I'm gonna explain this. If you right click the plant, it doesn't actually take the seed out. It just takes the material. So that's pretty cool. So we don't need a planter for this. So all we need is a harvester to take the, the nuggets that the diamond seeds make, and then we're gonna get like a crafter or a compressor or something like that to turn them into diamonds. And that is the plan, guys. Um, yeah, that's the plan. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fun. And so you're probably thinking, how am I gonna power that? Because my power is already running as slim as it is with those two machines alone. What's gonna happen is I'm actually planning on using AgriCraft for uh culinary generators. So a culinary generator is a type of generator that uses food. It uses food to generate power. So like you put bread in there, it'll generate power. And you can actually, if we uses well, anyway, if I made one, it would tell you all the different types of food you could put in there. So like bread, it doesn't tell you here, but if you went through the recipes in the actual generator, it would tell you. And I'll show you guys that in like later on. But another thing with the culinary generators is that the more steps it takes to make the food that you put in it, the more power it will generate. So that is where AgriCraft comes into play with Pam's Harvestcraft. We got Pam's Crust has a bunch of stuff that has a whole bunch of different recipes, like chicken sandwich, chicken, and mayo, and the mayo is made with so that's 2 steps right there. And that's 3 steps. Soaking, and that's 4 steps. So that's 4 steps alone with just that one thing, and we got like all these different types, like these baked turnips, these just the garlic bread alone is butter has like a bunch of different steps. You gotta make the silken tofu or the salt and the saucepan. But yeah. So that's the plan for power as of right now. That's our goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to it, and I'll let you guys in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. So the server's been a little finicky, So this episode's gonna come out a little later than I'd hoped. For some reason the server keeps running out of memory, and so it keeps restarting, and it can't stay up for more than a few minutes. So while I've been struggling with that, though, I've gotten a few things done. I was thinking of ways of getting all the items and the power and stuff from one place to another without looking like a complete disaster. So I went ahead and I got some items ready. This is called a Tesseract. And what these do basically is that they have no limit on what they can uh, transfer. So basically, an infinite amount of power, like how much it can produce is how much it can send out. So it can transfer power, liquids, and items. So that's what we're gonna do. And right now I got the Enderium to make the frame right now in the smeltery, and the way you make that, it's pretty simple. It's way cheaper than doing it this way, where you need pyrithium and these Enderium ingots, and yeah, it's a complete mess. But here, haha, molten Enderium. All it is, oh there it is, 4 ender pearls, one shiny, one or two tin, and one silver. And uh, episode before, we have all the ingots and stuff, right? Ooh, I don't know why I was. Take the book out, put it back in. Oh, that's an O, huh? That's why. Yeah, shiny. So it's super easy to get shiny. It's super rare, but it's also super easy to get it now with the ingot form. So we'll go ahead and get that started, and we'll get that into its ingot form. I already have the fused quartz because we're gonna need 2 tesseracts. And the way I got the fused quartz was from this machine right here, the alloy smelter. Basically, what this thing does is it's part of the Ender IO mod, and it's pretty cool. It can act as a furnace only. It can act as an alloys only, and certain alloys. Let me see if I can pull them up. Here we go. There's for the Ender IO, energetic, vibrant, redstone alloy. You know, uh, there's also dark steel and that kind of stuff, but we'll get into that later on when we actually need it. And the all smelting is really cool because if you don't have it on only one of the onlys, all smelting it can do furnace and it can do alloys at the same time. But the reason I don't use that is because let me demonstrate. I put a piece of sand and I want regular glass, like vanilla glass, but it's on all smelting and not furnace only. It will actually give us quite clear glass. And some recipes actually require the actual vanilla glass, so that's why it's a something I usually don't use, the all smelting, but whatever. All right, so now we have this. We just need the 2 diamonds. Then we can go ahead and get the tesseract going right here. Click. All right, so now that we have it, you see how it says empty? We're gonna need to get it filled up, and it takes 1,000 millibuckets of resonant ender to fill up these things, which is where these 2 machines come in. I haven't got to them yet, got the alloy smelter. So the magma crucible, what this does is it smelts down certain items, into the liquid form. So like ender lilies, wow, 4,000, huh? For one ender lily? I'll be damned. Snowballs, they turn into water, just redstone, destabilized redstone, energized glowstone, that kind of stuff. So it smelts it down, and then I have it set to output to left into this fluid transposer. What this does is it takes that liquid and it fills up whatever item. So say this was filled with water, and I decided to put a bucket in there, it would fill that bucket with water. So it's pretty useful for automation for certain things, like, oh, I don't know, having to place buckets of liquid for some reason. Whatever. But yeah. So this is where we're at. And as soon as we get that, we need bronze and silver. So let's go ahead and grab the silver. 4, 5, 8. There we go. And bronze is Did we ever did we ever look up bronze? We did. Oh, I'm impressed myself. All right, so another thing we're gonna want to do with these tesseracts though is that if you don't lock them, anyone can use your item. So anyone can basically steal your stuff. So what we want to do is get this Signalium security lock. Ooh, it's gonna require a bronze and some Signalium. And I have not actually. I don't think I've researched this because I don't think I've made them actually. Let me see. No. So let's grab 2 bronze just to be ready for it. And we're gonna need 10 redstone, 3. I think it was like 1 bronze or something. Let's look. Okay. There he is. So 10 redstone, 1 silver, and 3 copper. That gives us thermal foundation, right? Yeah, okay, so yeah. So 3 copper, and the silver is actually over here. Oh no, 1. So we go ahead and put this thing on alloys only, and throw those in there, and it will suck it all in there, and it will... Signalium is one of the really slow ones, so we're gonna have to wait each percentage. In the meantime, these are both done. We'll go ahead and grab these, and it is nighttime. You know, I swear, I'm the only one on this server that actually sleeps. Really need some armor. This isn't really cutting it. I mean, it's doing good. It's doing good for us at this point. So then all we gotta... That bronze. Else. I can't remember. Which one was in the corner? Ah, doesn't matter. Figured it out first try. So there are our tesseracts. Our unlocked tesseracts. So now we gotta do... Is that 63? At least it's more than halfway. I mean, hey, a little better than nothing, right? Go ahead and eat. So while that's cooking up, I want to show you guys what we've done with this diamond farm so far. So I made another one of those water towers. I'm actually taking this one down. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. This is where our food's gonna be for our... What in the world? Get down. Alright, so yeah, this is where our food's gonna be for whatever we decide on. I was thinking carrot cake, cause it's cake, and cake usually has a lot of steps to it. Let's go over here, carrot cake right here. And since we already have 10, 10, 10 carrots and the sugar, which we get from sugarcane, so we both have these already for agricraft. And then the dough. This is where it gets interesting. We need bottled water or water buckets, salt, flour, and a mixing bowl. And now this right here, this could be an instance where we'd use the fluid transposer to fill up water bottles or something, or a bottler. Eh. So yeah, I'm thinking of going down the carrot cake route. Definitely, definitely for surely. So you get salt from either mining it or you can use a pot on a bottled water. Oh, that might work. That might work. We automate bottles of water. Then we can automate the pot and bottles of water to get salt. And then we can automate uh, the bottle of water for this recipe right here. And the flour, we can just automate our wheat with mortar and pestle. Now, it's to my understanding, I don't know if they've changed this or not yet. We'll probably look into this a little later. That all these little tools and stuff don't have a durability. So once you put them in like an auto crafting recipe, like they're good. They're good forever. You don't need another one. That's my understanding anyway. We'll look into more of all the food and stuff at a later point. But yeah. So we're gonna go Tesseract route, and I'll be back once I have the everything ready for the food and stuff. All right. See you guys in a second. All right, guys. So I've got the basic layout set up. Uh, and we're also gonna need to duplicate these seeds, so we're gonna spend some time doing that too. So we need sugarcane, carrots, and or wheat. So carrots, sugar comes from sugarcane, and the flour for the wheat. So those are the only three we need mainly for the food. And so I don't know, one of these. This is gonna be either wheat or carrots, and this is gonna be either wheat or carrots, and this is gonna be sugarcane. I did take out my Twilight portal to fit this in here. 7x7. I didn't really plan on it. Plan on 7x7. I planned on 5x5s, but I want the maximum amount of efficiency here. And we're also gonna set up these sprinklers eventually. And this is the middle. I haven't set these things down yet, but we will. So, actually, where's my rake? My rake in here? Here it is. Definitely gonna want bone meal too. It's gonna be a process. So yeah, what we do basically is we set the seed down. Clear some of this stuff out. And we grab our sticks and we double it up around the seed. Do I have my watering can? Oh. And then we use the watering can to speed up the process. That was like a very small, very large chance that it will turn into weeds, and you gotta keep working at it. Oh, also, when something comes up into these double things, and it turns out not to be what you wanted, or it turns out to be what you wanted, the you'll eventually lose the stick, no matter what you do. So you will be constantly making crop sticks, constantly. Now we can just bone meal this, and now we can do the ones around this one too. And so this is what I'm gonna do for. Oh, look at that! Look at these. This is what I'm gonna do for the sugarcane, the carrots, and the wheat, and I will come back to you once I get it all. All right. See you guys in a second. Hey, welcome back. Here we are. This is what we got. Took me a little bit, but we managed. Got wheat, carrots, ooh, duck, and sugar cane. And I made this hole here. This is where I plan on putting wires, I'm pretty sure. Woohoo, I broke something. Take one of you and where were you? There you are. But yeah, and see. So I got the sprinkler set up. I got the irrigation stuff all set up. You know, happy dandy gory dory. I was thinking we could probably get the wires or like the tesseract down here for the power, right? And then have maybe a harvester right here and a harvester right here and a harvester right here. So they're kind of within, the proximity, but they still have their own little space. And then I'm gonna make a fourth one. I'm gonna put on this thing. I might put it here over the water block. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So this is the harvester we want. The Mine Factory Reloaded harvester. It's gonna require some plastic sheets, some Invar, some gold gears, the good stuff. So I guess the first thing we should make is this machine casing. So to make 4 of those, we're gonna need some materials. So 4 times 5 is 20. So we're gonna need 20 iron. Because it takes 5 iron to make one of those basic machine casings. And it's gonna take 4 tin. And I don't see 10. Is that 10? That is 10. Hello, 10. Why aren't you? You're a different kind of 10. Hello, random 10. That's gonna take 16 actually. Let's go ahead. Do I have 10 in here? You know what? I do. I got a bunch of 10. Very nice. So I found a bad thing about this transmutation tablet. If you shift click, it doesn't do one stack at a time. It goes until your inventory can hold no more. That's kind of a downside to this. I wish it was more specific, but it's okay. So here we go. We got the glass, got the stuff, got the stuff. You got the stuff. I got the stuff. You got the things. I got the things. And boom. 4 machine frames. Basic. Now we're gonna need 2 times 4. So we're gonna need 6 Invar ingots, and 6 times 3 is 18. So we're gonna need 18 Invar. Because an axe is 3 of that specific item. So we're gonna need. We researched Invar. Look at that. 11, 12, 13. We said 18, right? Yeah, what's the hurt if I have 1 extra? Or 2 extra? Or 1,000 extra? Who knows? The possibilities are endless. I could have sworn I had sticks. Okay, that's not gonna cut it. That's 1, 2. Oh, 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 ho. Okay, yeah. You know what? Just take the whole stack. Nice. Good job, game. So we're also gonna need 4 of. Wait, 2, 4, 6. I need 1 more. No, wait. Why did I grab those sticks? That's just gonna make things worse. Grab more Invar. Miscounted. Okie dokie, okie dokie. I have sugar cane somewhere in one of these chests. No, I'm just gonna throw it. So we need to work on our storage. That is something I've noticed. For surely, for surely, for sure, is our storage needs to be upgraded immensely. So it's gonna take 4 gold gears, so 4 gold per gear. That's 2 gears. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. We're gonna need 32 gold. Do we even have that much? Yeah, we do. And then this, pretty simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4. We can even do this without having to shift click. That one's so easy. So easy. So then the shears are next. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the plastic sheets might be a problem. I don't think I have rubber. Yeah, I don't think I have rubber. Ooh, I have rubber. How many is this? So I'm gonna need 4, 8. 8 rubber. So we'll come back once this is done smelting, because it has to smelt. Alright, see you guys in a second. Alright, and we got the plastic sheets that we needed. I missed the recipe, but it's just, you know, raw rubber. You get into plastic, raw plastic, and then, but yeah, you get it. So now let's go ahead and file all these things in here to get the harvester. Where is it? There it is. One more. Perfect. All right. So now the next thing we're gonna need are obviously power cables, right? So I've already started cooking up conduits. This conductive iron, which is made from iron and redstone. It's the first tier energy conduit from Ender.io, which generates or which can output 640 RF. Not bad. I mean, these things don't take that much power, and they don't use that much power. So, we're making a whole bunch of these. Let me grab this last one. And then the next thing we're going to need to put in here is some iron and ender pearls. Yes, ender pearls. Really? Why? Oh, I made an extra one. Whatever. Let's get some ender pearls real quick. 1, 2. I want to say we'll just do a stack for now. We'll just do a stack for now. Pearls. So the next thing we're gonna need, since I made one extra, right? Actually, no, that's perfect. Next thing we're gonna need is conduit binder, which is made out of binder composite, which is gravel, sand, and clay. So I'll go ahead and grab that in a second. I'm actually gonna make the cables, and I'm gonna hook all these up off camera because I'm running a little out of time, and I'll come back to you guys when we're back. Okay? Alright, see you guys in a second. Alright, guys, it is the moment of truth. If I set up everything, whoa, that rocking pipe. See, this is what I mean by private channels and public channels. Having a lock and not having a lock, basically. Okay, so if I switch this to owner only, now there's nothing because I haven't said anything. So we're gonna set this one to send power for now. Send power only. Ignore redstone signal. This is gonna be, let's just say 1, and it's gonna be copper's power. And then save frequency. Save frequency. What? Oh, okay, that was weird. Visual glitch. Visual glitch. All right, cool. And then what I gotta do is set this. Right click. Right click. Now I should be getting power. Now we go over here. Set this test vector to the same channel except receiving power. And boom. Owner only. Receive energy. Redstone signal low. And so as soon as we set this, it should get power to all the machines. And there we go. Look at that. Oh boy. So I did set all of these green, brown. Oh, it says the colors right there. Blue and purple. Purple. So each one will go into a designated barrel. So then all I gotta do is lock the barrels, and we are set. But yeah, that is automation of the farms that we just made, guys. And that is also going to wrap up the episode. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If give me some. Wow, I'm sorry. Give me some comments below on how I did, and if you want to learn something, or if you want to know something about this mod pack, give me a comment below. And I'll see you guys next time.